other night against Washington.
They definitely need him if they're going to make us.
Of Chicago Bulls basketball.
Really fighting it this month. He's not shooting well. You see the number. My job is to make shots and just start playing more free. His prayer and spiritual work. If you ever watch.
And one of the things with Kobe, I've said he has to slow down.
Bucks win the tap. Brook Lopez, Bob on the penetration. Good look off. Got everything but the finish. Running against Rollins.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I would imagine just seeing the ball.
Shooting those floaters. Last year he was really good at getting.
Kobe's aggressive. Kumbo and Lillard on the bench. By Dosunmu. Williams drives on Lopez. Finds Vucevic. Middleton got blitzed. He finds Andre Jesher.
But he can shoot the basketball. He's a good little player.
Looking up ahead, trying to pitch it. What? There's Drill. Portis maneuvers around Vucevic. Out and Todd Campbell. The Portis, the former Bull.
They got an elbow.
Go and sit down with this brand new season. Shoot of Illinois through it all.
We have lived for everything.
That's just great writing on the spot by Stacey.
And shout out to Zinni, because you know what? We don't turn nothing down but our collar. We take free.
For Nikola Vucevic.
And he's going to get a lot of those tonight because Lopez wants to play that drop zone and protect the rim.
Great shot firing away. Ryan Rollins spent some time with the Golden State Warriors, the Washington Wizards, and now in his third season out of Toledo. Now Jackson, two youngsters. Rollins doesn't have the numbers. And a reset, so it was knocked away by Rollins.
Back there is that distinguished voice.
Hear him barking over there on the sideline, Chicago's own.
And a wide open shot by Patrick Williams, who's been draining these threes.
The Bulls are 3 for 6 from 3 to start the night. There's the first drives and aggressively into Portis with the turnaround. The hook just short. Milwaukee looks for his first lead of the night. Lopez a deep one.
Man,
very deep from Brook Lopez, who's shooting around league average from 3 this year. Oh, could not get closer than that. Patrick Williams in and out. Lopez.
Brook Lopez showing you the handles. Attack the closeout, went right to the rim.
Another chance for Vucevic from outside. You said he's going to get a lot of those tonight with Lopez.
They're used to playing without him.
Taylor Horton-Tucker will check it.
And they've been good shots, though. They've been the control of the offense. They're good shots. First 10 games, they are 17. The last 17 games, 13-4. And won the cup game. So they're starting to hit their stride now.
Throw line. Obviously, having Middleton back is a nice boost as well. But with Lillard playing solidly and Antetokounmpo playing well, Lillard really does provide a lot of that for Milwaukee.
Well, and they're starting to understand what Lillard's role is on this team.
Sure.
He's the point guard. Get the ball to him. Giannis is.
Those two have the back issue and the calf strain, but also an illness. And a lot of the teams right around Christmas time is off the time with Horton-Tucker, Vucevic, Dosunmu, and Levine. Taurean Prince checks in. Zach Levine off target. Rollins another rebound inside. Cross court, Portis to Prince. And Horton-Tucker the rebound. Horton-Tucker's got Portis here. Portis was looking for the foul. Horton-Tucker lines it up. And Portis the rebound. Bulls now flip Rollins. It is Portis over Levine, the line drive three. Bobby Portis having a nice shot. He gets back in.
Finally getting something going to the basket. 4 points in the paint.
Advantage for Lopez, but the depth maneuvering by Lopez.
Good recognition by Brook Lopez, seeing that he's got a smaller. You have to stay.
He is a great shooter. Phillips drives it. Wait,
11 from the three-point line.
shot below 40%. Vucevic got 3 minutes to play. Opening clock up at 2:45. At a 3. That does allow the Bulls with Dosunmu, Horton-Tucker, and Phillips. I was going back and looking at Trent's numbers. Now we'll get the time. Future emergency. So wonderful work. He was at the logo like, oh, I'll shoot this.
Night against Boston.
Yep.
Those second chance points and points. And they really When I remember
fracases in the past.
to help send your favorite Bulls player to San.
An all-star in 21 and 22. Talking to Carl Lane. Shannon and D, Michael Finley. Almost got that one to go down. It's going to be 3 free throws.
There's no hesitation from him. He knows he's like a bag of wet sand.
Edition jerseys, they face off against the Bucks. I saw them. I was watching a League Pass the other night. And the lead is 30.
Your shot's not falling. You've got to get
Point shots are always going to be there. This match.
He wasn't even going to pass that ball out. He was going to go right to the rim. See if they run a pick and roll again and try to get that switch. Hey, whenever he's open, they let it go. He's taking Pat Connaughton
because A.J. Green has basically become the three-point spec.
Green is a very good defensive player.
Yeah, young combinations out there. So let's see what everything but the finish.
The third quarter, they locked down defensively, got some easy.
They were playing so well. Wow,
Bulls win the game. He should be looking at the post lane sprint.
And usually a good screener. He gets called for the.
And that's our fast break replay brought to you by your Chicago fans. Is a very good stand.
And Terry ends up committing the foul.
Here, little eyebrow fake. Taking a career panel with Bull staff. Visit more details.
Yep.
Now they're playing for picks.
Trade rumors right now.
How about Iowa with it?
Pot of gold at the end of that thing. Eye of Stacey King down the cheek.
The bench so far.
10 points, 5 chasing. Buzelis drives at Buzelis, cheering on the hustle.
And he been one step closer.
Hey, man, that was fun to watch. Look at him kind of from that 20-year-old.
How many tips you get there?
Rebound Terry. Smith collide, but ends up with Smith. That is a bomb from A.J. Green. Will maintain possession.
I'll tell you what, A.J. Green has
over 63s this year.
In the Madhouse team.
Outing by the Milwaukee Bucks to find a player like has earned those minutes.
I'm going to tell you what, they've turned their season around. He's starting to play these guys on their bench. These guys are first-round picks and not play them. Got to play them. You got to develop them. This is too long.
In this season, well, got to play some of the younger guys out there.
Well, they got game experience. They got actual
a guest on your podcast.
Game and just very mature for a 20-year-old. He has so much confidence in his ability, man. He said his friends and friends.
A big game working, big quarter working. Their littlest Boozy Bird.
Yeah. Vince. Modest, like 6'5", but he plays like he's
63, and they hit double digits yet again for White and a three. Good, finally. September after a fabulous start to the year. My goodness, Brook Lopez is feeling it. His third.
When you talk about a guy himself into a three-point shooter,
that's what you're talking about.
Yes, he didn't. He was not a
significantly because of it. That being said, like I do agree with you, it was a production, but Lopez has.
Let's get the center.
Levine got beat on the back door. That's no game, no problem. Every NBA. And the best teams are the ones that don't let it do it. And Portis exchange said very nicely to begin the season. The minutes have continued. The defensive end is where he's going to get the opportunities.
You can't play because you got so many people playing the power forward position.
You think he has a shot after he puts it? Yeah.
You know,
you want him to match up against.
Yeah, you run pick and roll. He can do a lot of different things with the ball. For the things he said, I want to get better. Two of their left.
Now 5 for 24. Rollins a foul.
Now, this is where Billy should have like at their best when they're playing half court.
That's been a nice connection.
That combination's got to step up now.
A lot of that is, and most of that is with Giannis and Lillard.
Half the season, their first 10 games, they didn't look nothing. Defense is first round. After that, you're playing teams that are solid.
Rimmed out for Jackson. Less than 90. Out of bounds on. Interesting. I thought for a second maybe it's pulled Patrick Williams. About Portis. 9 ball for it. Just back-to-back games.
Often you're down here in the Poe is still Bobby Poe.
Still Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell.
She'll criticize Paxson on the drafting.
Shot, it is seemingly that type of night.
Two-way play.
Milwaukee. Here's Dosunmu on the run out by Ryan Rollins.
Very impressive session. They watch it.
And that's going to help Rollins' case to try to get some in that by Rollins.
Shows you some athleticism on that one.
By Levine for Vucevic, but in and out. Middleton again. He's got 17. Levine, good fake.
Here to watch. Drive to the basket.
Kick that came from drawing defenders in. That's
a good shot, a three-point shot. And what shot is?
Hands of Dosunmu up ahead for Zach Levine.
You got to get in there and get some offensive rebounds.
I imagine to get a second chance opportunity.
Well, I mean, sessions are very important. You just can't just.
And Bulls Bar Network is.
Now you got to evolve as a team. Like the good teams load up on you. Probably has something to say to the bench.
Dosunmu taking contact.
He's been like that since he came here.
So Dosunmu sets up a good look for Vucevic apart. It can't be stagnant outside the river.
That's 7 1/4 for Zach Levine, and then flight 8.
He's doing all the right things. We've praised him this season. Well, that's a tough drive by Middleton here.
We always talk about consecutive stops. He's only played 16.
It means either. Hornets using range 3 for their last 27.
There's other shots besides the 3. And maybe start, 3 is better than 2, but 2 is better than 0.
Jackson is a high flyer. Go to work. So the young guys on one side of the floor, it's the vet on Terry. The third is so odd that they will play him again until somehow these two. Giannis, no Lillard. With the ball on another Bulls turnover, they're 10th of the night. And Williams got a very good bounce on that one. Defense by Patrick Williams to make it tough. The play by Williams to knock it free. Good effort.
Where he can get the ball off the glass and
pointing at the floor. He said he dragged his foot.
But for him, so he's got to get his offense off hustle.
Leads to a good three-point look. And the goal of an offense is to make defensive rotations multiple times.
Good defense. Force that turnover. Good job by Dalen Terry.
It is.
Now this.
He disagrees with the
collapse and then wide open shooter.
We saw this in Boston when the Bulls won and keep the energy up. Jack is on the bench right now. Finds Levine. That's a 3. That will go. Their short rotation. Ever since Bobby got to connect, now you got to make the shots themselves.
Baseline right there, and give Vooch that post to utilize that post up that he has advantage.
That out to Trent for an open 3, and Milwaukee is step. Trent won't go. 5 for
KYP. Know your personnel. Know who the three-point shooter.
Milwaukee are your 3 best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Settle things down.
On one side, so when that ball is swung, if Trent doesn't.
Well, we haven't even talked about Torian Prince tonight, who is over behind, of all players, Nikola Jokic. Jokic.
And the attention.
Yes.
And also Brook Lopez. So you got basket. Oh, man, nice drive.
Working on Portis. Foul on Milwaukee to give. Smith, of course, an Indiana Pacer. Lillard was hurt for a couple games.
This quarter. Right this season.
Right on cue. He gets on the board with it go. For one, so he settles it down. Case for 7 years for Gary Trent Jr. He was maybe trying to draw a foul, I'm not sure, but he got the deuce. Not an off night for the Bucks, despite career with San Antonio. 14 years in the NBA. He'd be in the human highlight film that he was, the human highlight.
He was a very good team. Cleveland was a very good team.
Yes, man, two guys that probably would have ended up.
Title.
Indiana probably came as close as anybody to knock.
You beat him here at the old stadium.
It was a rare 7. He's the all back alley team.
I mean, he was a force.
Wichita. AJ Green knocks it down. Undrafted free agent, and that is that shoot very well. I know
almost every team has a sharpshooter.
Woo. Oh, Kyle be eating, and this G left in the tank to try to make it down. Uzelis ends up fouling him, but he had good initial defense.
Or some turnovers, because your older guys are not.
I went the opposite direction. Too late now.
They're going to run 1, maybe 2 tops.
Rotations or actions. On the second or third action, to battling for the NFC North. Green Bay was having a good
press with Caleb Williams. He hasn't thrown an interception in. That's a problem.
I will be fascinated to see game number 529 is in. No matter what,
offensive rebound.
Very hard on the way back. So looking at you, I think. Everything else right now.
Hey,
comes confidence. With confidence comes toughness. It's the feel that it's coming.
I've said,
Wow, that's a nice ceiling to strive for sure.
he's starting to show all these young kids, man.
Rotation early in his rookie year.
Yeah, and he stayed with it. The new 1966 retail collection is here. Designed at shop.bulls.com or the Madhouse. You know, Patrick Williams, you can't coach everybody else. It was about Phil knew how to manage people.
It's not about the X's and O's, it's the J's and the Joes.
Relationship with your players. Yeah. And that's players, man. You got to know, what. But when you come to a game, in a game situation, to bang, bang. Some guys, you military family, that doesn't bother some guys.
DeLon Wright on a one-year deal. He's played a lot.
And then you get another full season of
for Trent. Prince has been around now for 9
starters off the bench. If you're Milwaukee,
yeah, this was when the Bulls won under his belt as well in a lot of games. And I'm not saying that it's up to the human side of it.
Well, and also, you're trying to get this team to where you want it to be.
I'm a little biased. I've known Sam a long time. Missoula in Boston and a very good lead assist. Gets him 2 points. Went all the way down the other, and the Bucks still in control.
3 veteran players lead like they have.
Started to empty out, so Carter
for him. I mean, he can give an opportunity, especially to make 3 points.
Vanderbilt, the SEC defensive player. Tyler Smith, their second-round pick. Beauchamp say, hey, talk on the defensiveness. There's big Liam Robbins with the board. Go 3 minutes.
You got to recognize when it's on and when it's not. At least you got to manufacture points differently. I mean, they want.
DeLon Wright was a wreck, and now with the Bucks. Phillips, go, rebound the Robbins of the season. This will now be 14. That's why you get those 2 added games, but the 2 participants.
The Bulls played well in the tournament.
No, rebound Duarte. His displeasure about not being one of the team scheduled. We're a small market team. They contribute to that as well, but those are 2 of the best vote getters for the season. So I understand his frustration about.
We need to rest Chris Middleton.
The ultimate Doc Rivers slash made 3.
Oh man, not gonna be getting me all the time. Like I heard what you said.
Distinctive voice, my friend.
Somebody just told him, Stacey.
To one of Rick's camps. You saw that he calls.
I need a lozenge.
His 1,000 came in this building.